morning, NFA. Today is February 12, 2024, and it is an A Day. And here are your morning announcements.
Class of 24 prom fundraiser. Secret Valentines. Each Valentine comes with a lollipop and a heart note card for you to write a note to your special someone. Each Valentine is $1. To order, please find a senior class representative.
Key Club presents the NFA Book Drive. Bring in your children's books to donate to the youth shelter. Donation boxes are located in your school library. Bring them in before the collection ends on February 12, 2024.
Please support NFA cheerleading. We are raising funds for our end of the year cheerleading banquet. We want to be able to cover the cost for all the cheerleaders to attend. Between the two seasons, we have 60 girls to cover. This fundraiser sells popcorn, candy, cookies, and more. We earn 50% profit from each sale, and the products are sent directly to the buyer within 24 hours of purchase. Please support our fundraiser by clicking the link below.
Hey, could you do me a favor?
What is it?
Could you take out the trash for me?
Fine. I'll be there in a jiffy.
Okay, can you do it now?
What are you talking about? It's only been 1/100th of a second. I said I would do it.
Actually, a jiffy is an actual measure of time. A jiffy is 1/100th of a second.
Whatever.
NFA Maine students that are currently working and would like to earn half credit for their part-time work, please go to your student launchpad and complete the application to enroll in the work-based learning program. Students can also see Mr. Mayo in room 103 on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays during a free period to discuss the WBL program. Any questions, you can email Mr. Mayo at fmayo@necsd.net.
Athletic events. Anyone planning on going to an athletic event in our district will need to purchase a ticket directly from the GoFund website. The link is available on the district website.
The health office is in need of gently used, clean, or new clothes for students. Leggings, sweats, t-shirts, or hoodies if possible, any size. Our supply is very low. Thank you in advance for any donation for our students.
If you need a bus pass, you must provide your administrator with a note from your parent or guardian. The note should have the date you need the bus pass, where you are going, and a contact phone number. Our buses can be very full and last-minute requests cannot be honored. Please have your note to your administrator before 11 a.m.
Remember NFA,
it's every go back every day. Have a great day.
With the clock almost striking midnight, the sports world remains in the spotlight. Welcome back to the Game Clock. Let's begin our show with your local news. With the playoffs on the horizon, varsity basketball needed just one win to clinch. They took on Middletown, who they already defeated, but only by 4 points at NFA. This time, it was anything but close. The Goldbacks dominated Middletown 74-34 in a 40-point victory. With this win, the Goldbacks have successfully clinched the playoffs as they look to continue their league game stretch against Pine Bush tomorrow night at NFA. For the girls, they were defeated 65-40 by a strong Middletown team as they look to bounce back today against Marlboro. In their last match, Varsity Wrestling was defeated by Middletown as they look to bounce back in sections this weekend. Now, enough talk about that. Let's move on to your pro sports. The New York Knicks might have lost their streak, but they are still buzzing. On a night of celebration, the Knicks defeated the Grizzlies 123-113. The Knicks were led by Dante DiVincenzo's 32 points on 50% shooting. The Knicks look to keep rolling against the Mavericks on deadline day. And knowing the Knicks' current situation, it's almost a guarantee they will be very active during the trade deadline. As for the Nets, they were defeated 119-107 by the Dallas Mavericks. They'll look to rebound from this tomorrow night against the Cavaliers. The New York Rangers are back, which means hockey is back. The post-All-Star break season is here, and it got started with a bang for the entire tri-state. Starting off in Broadway, the Ranger faithful and myself were treated to a classic. The Rangers defeated the Colorado Avalanche 2-1 in overtime after a game-winning goal by Alexei Lafreniere. The Blue Shirts look to continue this momentum against the Lightning tonight at the Garden. As for the Islanders, they defeated the Toronto Maple Leafs 3-2 on Sunday night, completing the 3-0 season sweep against Toronto. They look to keep the wins up also against Tampa tomorrow night. Down in Jersey, the Devils once again defeated the Colorado Avalanche at the Rock, this time by a score of 5-3. The Devils will try and continue the stretch against the Flames tomorrow night. With it being Super Bowl week, we might need to recap how we got here. We started with 14 teams, but now only 2 remain: the Kansas City Chiefs and the San Francisco 49ers. Ironically, these are 2 of the most hated teams in the entire NFL, but they could care less. Coming out of the AFC are the reigning champion Chiefs. Every NFL fan thought this would be the down year. The Chiefs looked flat out terrible. But all of a sudden, after wins against the 6-seeded Dolphins, 2-seeded Bills, and the 1-seeded Ravens, the Chiefs are back in the dance again. One word lies on the tip of their tongue with a win: dynasty. On their 80th attempt at an all-in push, maybe the 49ers finally got it right. But the way they got here was absolutely lucky. 2 major 14-plus point comebacks against a Packers team they should have crushed, and then the Lions game where they were completely bailed out by their own incompetence. Nevertheless, they still have a very good roster with loads of high talent, and sadly, they will represent the NFC. God help us all. That's all the time we have for today's show. I'm JJ Seglio, and we'll see you next week.
Hello, and welcome back to the Go Back Forecast. Today is Friday, February 9th. It is partly cloudy with a high of 50, a low of 38, and an 8% chance of rain. Tomorrow, Saturday, February 10th, will be mostly cloudy with a high of 56, a low of 42, and a 24% chance of rain. Sunday, February 11th, will be cloudy in the morning and sunny in the afternoon with a high of 48, a low of 32, and a 15% chance of rain. Monday, February 12th, will be cloudy in the morning with rain later in the afternoon with a high of 45, a low of 34, and a 32% chance of rain. Tuesday, February 13th, there will be rain in the morning and a mixture of snow and rain in the afternoon with a high of 39, a low of 28, and a 63% chance of rain. Valentine's Day, Wednesday, February 14th, will be partly cloudy with a high of 39 degrees, a low of 26, and a 3% chance of rain. Thursday, February 15th, will be partly cloudy with a high of 38, a low of 22, and a 7% chance of rain. Next week, Friday, February 16th, will be partly cloudy with a high of 33, a low of 20, and a 4% chance of rain. Thank you for listening to this week's forecast.